Khuê. Today I learn English, American textbook reading, Teacher Study 1, Lesson 5. Let's start. Now we have the word right. So we need to know what is right. Right is something that you can do or have by law. So you need to remember the word have. You can use the word have for have right, or maybe have rights. Have a right or have rights. So many rights, right? You can have rights. You can have more than one rights. Or you can say that you have a right. You only have one right, right? Or maybe usually you have more than one rights, of course. So, rights. So, I have rights to say what are these. But I have a right to do something. I have a right to stay here. I have a right to say what is in my mind. I have a right to do what I like to do. So rights. Right is something that you can do or have by the laws. By laws. Laws from the leaders, right? So like this boy, right is kind of like freedom. It means so you won't be in a world where people's in like the leaders can't make you some rights, right? So you can see that laws, they have rights. They have a right. That means they can do anything they want to do by the rights. Next we have responsibility. Responsibility is a long word. Count these syllables. Responsibility. 6 syllables, right? Responsibility means taking care of something and taking the blame if it goes wrong. So when you say that someone is taking the blame if it goes wrong, you say response. You would take away the word responsibility. You would only use the word responsibility, response, so that you won't add in the suffix ability anymore, right? Now the next word we have is choose. So what is choosing? Like this boy, he's choosing the fruit or the salad. Maybe the salad is good for him, but he chooses sandwich because he thinks it's good. So choose means to pick something or someone from amongst others. So this means you can pick for yourselves. You can pick to the other citizens. You can be the people who is going to choose, who's going to pick. You can pick or choose many things. You pick the leaders. You pick the fruit that you're going to eat. You choose where you're going. You choose where you're going to eat. You choose where you're going to wear. You choose all. Next, we have the word respect. Respect. So I am in a soccer ball, in a soccer team ball. So maybe if I kick the ball into others, I would be polite behavior towards someone. I would say sorry. Show respect to others is a very good habit, right? You show respect to the leader of your team. You show respect to your moms, to your dads, to your parents, to your grandparents, to your granny, to your grandpa, right? Of course. So, like polite can and rubble. Rubble is rude. Is the opposite of the word polite, right? Don't be rude. That can be very bad. So when you shows others respects, they'll be like there was respect to you too. If you're rude to other people, maybe they'll be rude to you too. So you do whatever, they will do whatever like you do. So don't be rude. Be respectful to others. Now the next words we have here is duty. What is duties mean? Duty means something that you must do. Like when you're old enough to do, you need to vote. You must vote. You must vote for the leaders. You must vote for the foods. You must vote for the freedom of your community. Not vote for anything that is only for you, not for everybody else. Because it is very rude to be like that. Your duty is to vote, but vote in a correct way, right? So duty is something that you need to do by yourself, and it needs to be correct, right? Okay, the next word we have here is act. So what is act? Act means to act, to do something. Did you ever hear the word react? Or how you acting, how behave? How will you act? Act is kind of like how you behave, right? So like this girl, she's jumping, she's acting. Like you can act responsible. You can't act responsibly. Maybe you can act for all things around you. Act for all things.